there, welcome back or welcome if you're new here to the Mindful Creators. I am Fen, I make knitting and crochet related videos on this channel and I talk a bit about mental well-being. And today I'm taking you along on my day. So I was writing my to-do list and I was like, oh, maybe you would like to see a little bit of this. So we're going to do some work on my community because I'm starting a membership community and I have 20 amazing people testing for me at the moment. We are going to my local yarn store because I need to get some yarn and I want to do some knitting, but I also really need to clean my desk and the dishes, if you can see in the background. So we have some things to do, so let's go. So I started on my to-do list because I was like, there's so much in my head, I need to figure it out. So at first, make some pictures of my whip. And posted in our make-along channel in the community because we do a monthly make-along. We had an event yesterday, a kickoff event, so I have to post a recap post about it. Our buddy system went live yesterday, so I need to post about that too in the community. This is what we're doing right now, so that is great. And this Goes to Woolplein is my local yarn store. So let's see what we're going to start with. This angle is not good. This is like barely working. Oh, my hair is also still wet. Before we start, first let me tell you a little bit about my new community. So the Mindful Creators Clubhouse is my new community group that will go live in April. If you know, maybe you don't, I have a Facebook group with almost 180 people from all over the world, which is just a free group. And when I was doing that, I was like, okay, I want to do even more. So I'm now starting a membership group and I will be offering so many more events, so many more. The reason why I can't do this on the free group is because it will take over my whole life. And the girl also needs to make some money. So yeah, this will be my full-time thing. Like, it has already taken over my whole life. But it is so fun. I'm so excited. And at the moment we're testing. So I have 20 people testing for me. And I'm going to show you the platform in a second, so you have an idea of what it is. So I have a community group on a separate platform. So there's an app for it. There's a website and like an app for your phone, an app for your desktop and a website. So there are all many different ways of how you can get in. But there are different things. We have events. So we have our community call, monthly community call. So if you know, I host community calls, but only almost every other month or every 3 months, something like that. But I like these so much and I know you guys like them too. So I want to do them monthly now and we have a guest speaker in each call. So super fun. Like, part of the call is guest speaker call, and then after the call, like after the guest speaker part is over, we just go into our normal community call. We have a movie night. We have that next week Wednesday, yeah. We have a make-along, just a very casual make-along, just something that you can work on your own things. And we also have a call for it, just to catch up with each other. How's it going? And people can post about it too. And do we have something else? I think for now that's it. So, community call, make-along, movie night. Those are the main events right now. And there is so much you can post about in this channel. I'm super excited about it. I would love for you to see this. So let me show you how it looks, because I think it's different than you think. From the reactions that I got right now, people were like, oh my god, I had no idea what to expect and this looks so cool. So let me show you. So okay, of course this is a video of a screen, so it doesn't look perfect, but this is what you see when you get into the group. I'm not going to show you everything, but I will show you a few snippets. So some people are online and we have all these fun channels. So as you can see here, let me focus. Main channel, or member intros, or make along. We have a chatting channel, we have questions, and this is for the testing period. Let me just go into the whip channel because we just only opened it up about 2 days ago, 3 days ago maybe, yeah. So, but we started yesterday, so only a day. We have Dara here. I've talked about Dara so many times, which is my good friend. She's also testing, which is super fun. She does cross stitching and crochet. Then we have Yana. She's also working on something crochet. I posted something in here from one of my whips. Let me see a little bit here. We have our member intro. So if you get into the group, you answer some questions and they will automatically post. I will just scroll through quickly. As you can see, we have all these channels all the way to communicate with each other, to connect. Let me show you some of the events because that's really cool. We have our monthly community call and this is the next one for this Saturday. So we have a link with Zoom. You can get in here from the community. It's super easy. And we will have Lauren here from the Yarn Edit Co, which I'm grateful for. You see here all the attendees. Then I have some templates for the make along, for example. I made these templates so people can keep up. So we do a make along. as I said, and this month's theme is Whip It Up March. You can put a before picture, after picture. The goal of this month is to just work on a whip that is like laying around for so long, or something that you really want to finish, or just takes forever to finish. Choose a dedicated whip for the make along, and people can keep up with their progress like this. So this is only for the group. And yeah, we'll be testing the next couple of weeks. So excited. As I said, we did a kickoff call yesterday. So I just went through it with everyone that was able to be there. All the events that we do in here are recorded, so everyone that is in the membership group can watch everything back. But yeah, I'm super excited. It's coming to life, because this idea has been here for a long time already. But yeah, I am just so happy. So I'm going to write a post at the moment as a recap for the event of yesterday. Yeah, and I'll show you in a little bit what it looks like. But yeah, I'll sit you down. I'm going to type a little bit, and I'll see you back in a little bit. I just made my second post, which I will show in a little bit, but I want to explain something about it, because another really cool aspect of this platform is that you can do buddy matchups. So I call it the buddy system. I think they call it a little bit different, but the buddy matchup is actually what it says it is. So you can make groups of people, of members in the community. It will be automatically, so I won't be choosing them, the system will be choosing them, so it's super random. And with that group you can get to know each other a little bit better. Since community is truly one of the main purposes of this group, I think this is so fun. Everyone in the group is super excited about it too. So I can show you a little bit what that looks like. So I just made a post here, this is some explanation, because something didn't work as I expected. We talked about it with the group yesterday. But you will be matched up with other people. You will get a group. You will have to make your own group chat. That is something we're still figuring out. We're testing, right? And together you can get to know each other. And this group will be for the next 2 weeks. And it can also be monthly, it can be weekly. We're also figuring out what we like, what works. But yeah, I think this is such a fun extra thing. Because it takes away the pressure, you know, of reaching out to someone. You will be put in a group every, let's say 2 weeks. Let's say we keep it like that. And you will be able to make some friends. And I think that makes it so much easier. So let me know what you think about it, but I am really excited about it. That also means that I can tick off my second to-do list thing. So let me just quickly do that. So as you've seen, I did the event post recap, then the buddy post is also done. We are doing this, but yeah, editing will be done later. I'm now wondering, am I going to do this picture or am I going to the yarn store? I think I will do the yarn store because I've already posted 2 things now and I want to give them some time to just look and everything. However, it was snowing. Those are my light boxes. It's a mess, I know. It was snowing, but now I think it is dry enough. It's not really dry. It's like wet and gray. Welcome to the Netherlands. But good enough. So I think we will be going to the yarn store next. Or maybe clean my desk. Wait, I forgot that one. Let me quickly put that on my to-do list too. Clean desk. Maybe I need to do that first. Do dishes. And I need to put a laundry on. Plus laundry. Okay. So clean my desk first then. I think we might need to do that. It is a mess. It is such a mess. Let's clean my desk. I'll put on a fast forwarded thing and let's clean our desk together, because a clean desk is a clean mind. Head. What you like to call it. Okay, that was super quick. It took me 12 minutes. Don't look at this, but the desk is looking better. Let's just put it like that. So let me take off this one. Oh, there went my pen. Let me take off clean desk. Nice. Wait, let me do it differently. Let me make it even better. Clean desk, event post, buddy post. I think it's time to go to wool playing, to my local yarn store. Also don't be completely fooled, because next to my desk it also looks like this. So the desk is looking good, but we're not gonna talk about the rest at the moment.
I have turned the soul of this beautiful land, but that beauty a rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful land, but a rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful land, but that beauty.
Okay, we're here. I haven't told you why we are going to wool playing, or my yarn store, but I'm actually making socks for Wouter, my boyfriend, because his birthday is next week and he has no idea. He doesn't have a clue. I'm pretty sure, because I also didn't give him any hints. But I already have one sock with yarn that I already had laying, but now I need another skein. And the question is, do they still have it? This flew off my needles. This really took me a day and a half or something, so I want to start knitting on this too today. But we have to see if they still have that yarn. I know they have a big sale going on. I bought this in a sale around December, and there's still of this yarn too. Friends of mine went last week and the week before, they still had it, so I hope they still have this yarn. Otherwise I have to order it online somewhere, but let's see if we can find it, and if we see anything else fun, because I want to take a look. Okay.
Je blijft gewoon zwaar. Er een hele dag vooruit. Oh, goed zo. Ja, maar dat vind ik wel fijn als je even komt met mij luistert. Ja, maar dan kan ik daar ook echt naar beneden lopen. Je mag hem ook meenemen en anders iets extra als je dan daar...
Okay, I'm already completely... I'm like, where do I need to look? Because these are all sale. I'm talking a bit soft because I'm video filming in public, but I'm thinking about using these three for something like a slipover or something like that, and this one for socks. But I'm gonna take a look around even more, because there is so much and everything is 50% off. I bought some things, so I thought I was going to get one skein, but that was a little bit more. But yeah, a little tour of the shop still. It's really big. There are some people, I don't want to put everyone on screen of course, but here you can see some of the yarns, but there's so much more. This is like one of the parts. There next to this is a part that was upstairs just a little bit. Look at all those Easter things. So cute. And the mandalas. It's also really popular here in the Netherlands to make those. So this is more crochet, but they have knitting crochet. They have a lot of samples, which I also really like. I have my hands a bit full, so I can't really show you very well. Accessories, blankets. It's a really nice shop. It's really pretty. Now I need to get this open with one hand. And it rains. It's not so nice. So here, we'll play. Okay, we got the goods. Now we get home. Ah, look at this. By the way, this looks way warmer on camera than in real life. It's super cool. Cool colored actually. But yeah, I will show you a little bit more up close when we get home. I have arrived. I won't say I have arrived. So we got some yarn. I haven't even put my jacket off. Let me do that first. Okay, so I got some more than I intended to, but this together was 35 euros. So I have quite a bit. I can make like 2 clothing pieces with it and finish the sock for my boyfriend. So let me show you what I got. As I said, I already showed you a little bit, but I think this will be nice. So I got the yarn that I needed for the sock. You might have seen this before in one of my podcasts a little while ago, but this is, focus, Lana Grotta Meidewijn Merino, jam hand dyed in the clear, wait, in the color Roja or Roja, I don't know how they call it. And I think this is pretty accurately as in how the other sock already is, because this is hand dyed. The dye baths are very different, but I think this will be fine enough. Then I came across this yarn from Lang Yarns, and it is called Alpaca Super Light. And this is a alpaca yarn, or kind of like a mohair substitute. If you know alpaca yarns, like the brushed alpaca silk, for example, they are quite thick. This is also a little bit thicker than a normal mohair, but looking at the meters, this is 25 grams and it is almost 200 meter. Normal mohair is about 220. So because this is the super light version, you can see there, I think it will be pretty fine as a substitute mohair. I'm not too bad with mohair. I'm pretty okay. Haven't really worn it, but I'm making a sweater and it feels quite good. But I think this will be great. So I got 7 of these, of the blue one. What is it? Periwinkle blue, kind of purplish lavender kind of blue. And I would like to make a sweater with it, holding a double, so only this. Oh, sorry, 7 here. And I got 4 of these beige ones. As I said before, it comes up way warmer on camera than it is in real life. I think it's quite a cool color, cool tone color. And this is also the same kind of yarn. And I got 4 of them because I would like to eventually make some kind of slip over with it, holding it together with something else. 3 probably would have been enough for a slip over. I was like, okay, maybe just be sure that I have enough. Maybe I can even use it for a sweater, holding it together. That probably won't be enough, but maybe something like a ghost whisperer, maybe even 2, because you only need about like 2 skeins. But yeah, they're so fun. Sorry, I can't talk. I need to eat. I'm hungry. This feels so good. This is just pure alpaca. And these, so I have the receipt in my pocket because I have no idea what costs. I knew it was 50% off. Let me see. Yeah, this is great. So this one is normally €7. It's only 50 gram. So this was now $3.75. And these are normally, let me see, $5.50, if I'm correct. Yeah, and they are now only $2.75. And this is so nice. So I'm really happy with this. Now let's do some cooking because I'm starving. I forgot that this was here, so I'm going to clean this up first and then cook because I don't like cooking in a dirty kitchen. So before, after. I think this probably wasn't completely the same shot, but I don't care. I'm going to throw something together. No idea what it's going to be, just throw something in here. Hopefully have lunch for a few days with some rice. And I think that's what we will do. Just use up what we have. Like this, I still have some crème fraîche in here. But yeah, lunch. I'm so hungry, I really need to make lunch now. Okay, so I just threw a ton of veggies together and hope for the best, actually. But I think it is quite fine. So, or fine, quite nice. That's not bad. So I have some kind of cabbage. Oh gosh, these names in English. Carrot, some kind of veggie meat. What do you call it again? The green thing. I don't know what the name is. Just a lot of cabbage together, and then just threw some garlic powder, salt, pepper, Cajun, a little bit of Cajun, I think that's the thing, and some tomato paste and some crème fraîche that I had left over, but pretty good. For like a super healthy veggie meal, it's not too bad. I got a huge pan, so I have lunch for the next few days. I will eat my lunch, and I think that when I get back we will do some knitting. So see you back in a little bit. Seriously, not too bad, pretty good. I'm going to start my knitting. The socks that I'm making are, as I already showed you quickly, the Petty Harbor socks. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. It's a broken rib stitch, and it is so fast and fun to make. I really enjoy it. As I said, it was so super fast. I got my second skein, and I'm going to start winding this one with just a chair, and I think it will be fine. And I do need to have the darker color on the inside, because I will be starting with the color. I do feel like this skein has less of the darker color than the one that I have before, but they don't have to be perfect. They're not twins, they're sisters, brothers in this case. But yeah, let me see how this will go. I'm going to put it on the chair. So a little skein winding 101. I do have a winder, but I don't have a, like, how do you call those things? So like an umbrella thing. A swift. I don't have a swift, but I do have a winder. So if you don't have a swift, but you do have a winder, you can just put your skeins of yarn, I don't know if you can see it, around your chair. And make sure that it's a little bit tight, but not too tight. And then you can cut the pieces here. I have my scissors here. So just cut, most of the times when you have like hand-dyed yarn, something like it, they put like these white things on there so it is attached. And I have one here. Gonna cut that off. It's just to keep the yarn together. Oh, I have another one here even. That's a lot. Here too? Yeah, here's something too. Gosh, well, that's weird because I already have an end here, but I also have an end here. Okay, this is not supposed to be like this, I think. Okay, let's see what is happening here, because this is not really completely how this is supposed to be. Let's just start with this side and we'll see when we get to the other one. So how you do it, I always just let the first part go in there, but how you do it, you just go with your chair. Sometimes it's really easy. Also make sure the other parts are not completely getting tied up in there. Let me just swirl this around here, because that will be really annoying. And what I like to do is just keep my arm quite high. And if you have your skein like wall, make sure that you're working from the outside in. It is quite easy actually. Look. This one goes really easily. Normally they don't always go this easy. And here you got it. So super easy way to wind your skeins. I'm just gonna work from the inside out, and I hope, and I think it is, that I have a little bit of gray before I start the darkest part, because as you can see here, it is this really nice just gray line beginning. So yeah, I'm gonna cast on. We're going to start with a 2x2 rib, just normal rib. I do still have my needle on another project, so I need to use one of my cables to just get it off, and I think I still have it in here. Yeah, let's just put this on a barber cord, because then I can use it again. These socks are also really fun. These are the Nordic socks, if I'm correct, by Megan Cornitz, I think. It is a free pattern also on Ravelry. Super fun. Afterthought heel, so it's not in there yet. Let me quickly put it on. My battery is going to die. So I will see you back in a little bit when I am going to work on the sock. I will show you some updates in between, but I need to charge my camera first. So before I can just take you along on the way, I'm just putting it on a barber cord and checking when my camera dies. So I can just show you. These barber cords are from Petite Knit. Super easy, really cheap. It's also the material, it's not much. So a good price for what you get, I think. But they work, and that's the most important part. So let me just see. They were almost all on there. And we got it. So I got my needles free, and I'm going to start the cuff of the sock, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, my camera is charged a little bit again, and I finished my cuff. So I'm gonna show you. It's just a really simple 2x2 rib cuff. I am choosing to do the 64 stitches. I already did that on this one. I am knitting this on a 275mm needle, so it's a little bit bigger, but the yarn handles it really well. So as you can see here, it looks really good on this yarn. These socks are a little bit wider maybe than, like, they're not super tight socks. Oh my gosh, look at this, by the way. I have this under the skin thing and it's like getting worse throughout the day. Back to the story. The socks, they are more like just comfy at home socks. I am curious if they will be long enough. I'm not sure. They look quite tiny. They fit me, but like loose, and my boyfriend has size 44 shoes. They look quite tiny, but I think with wear, and they also will stretch, of course, while wearing, because all my socks that I knitted, all 2 pairs, stretch quite a bit. So I think it will be fine. But it was a little bit hard to know how long they need to be, because yeah, I cannot measure it at the moment. So fingers crossed. I think it will be fine, but ooh, I really hope it really will be fine. But yeah, I just did the first repeat. There is a 4-row pattern repeat. I don't know if you're already able to see it a little bit. No, probably not. And that makes the broken rib stitch. So let's do some knitting together, shall we? So I'm all up in my comfy spot, but I thought I would do a little chat with you. So such a little knit and chat segment, yeah, I was looking for the word. So yeah, these socks will be for my boyfriend, as I already said, and I just cannot wait to see his reaction. He is the most supportive of my knitting journey. It is so fun. He's super supportive of the Mindful Creators. This man is just amazing. And I've said, since I started knitting, I said, okay, I want to make you a sweater eventually. And he was like, no, just make things for yourself at the moment, because my first sweater that I started, I haven't finished it yet, is a gift knit for my mom, actually. So I was like, I'm gonna go all out, and he was like, no, first knit things for yourself, so focus on those things. And now he's warming up to it also a bit more, because he also was like, nah, I don't really like it. And I was like, okay. And now he's warming up to it more, and he is now a bit asking for his sweater. So there was one pattern, was from Drops Design a little while ago. He really liked, but I don't really want to make their designs, and it is also fully ripped. So I was like, ooh, I'm not sure if I will want to make that. And then I had this single malt sweater in mind. It's a good staple sweater, but I'm not blown away by it, you know. He liked it, not blown away, but he would really like to have it. And now the Leonard sweater of Create Bea has been coming, or is coming this week, I think the 10th. And I showed it to him because she has her brother, I think, in one of the pictures wearing it. And he was like, ooh, I like that one. I was like, oh shit, that's brioche. And it's okay because I did a brioche sweater, dang. But I'm not sure if I'm already ready to do another brioche sweater, and I think it's also on quite tiny needles. But yeah, need to make him happy, right? But before I did the sweater, I was like, okay, wait, I maybe can make some socks for his birthday. So he has something already, something that I made him. And when I bought this yarn a little while ago already, I had a few different colors that I bought. This color, he said, okay, I like this one the most. I had the pink orangey one, I had a blue eggplanty color one, and then this one. And he was like, okay, this is the one that I like the most. So I kept that in mind, and I was like, wait, I just can cast some socks on, and I'm really happy that I could find the other skein too. So yeah, that's how it came. So I'm really excited for his reaction. His birthday is next Thursday. Do I say that correctly? Yeah, next Thursday. He will turn 26. We are the same age, so this year we both turned 26. It's really fun. My birthday is in the summer, so his is March 16th. And I can't wait to celebrate with him together. There are some other gifts that I also want to give him, but this is the one handmade thing. And this yarn, by the way, is also so nice. I don't know how it will wear. I don't know if it will peel easily. I did put it in other socks for myself, but I combined it with a Drops Nord that peels really easily for socks. It's also not necessarily meant for socks, but that together still peeled. But for me, it's fine. I don't mind it that much, but I don't know how this will work, how this will wear on its own. But I do love the way it knits. It's somehow, I don't know, how it feels in your hands. It's just really nice. It is a bit squishy or something. It is really, I don't know, it's not necessarily super soft. It is soft, but not like crazy soft. It's just, it feels really nice. I love the texture a lot. I'm not sure if this is an 8-ply. I think it is an 8-ply. Let me see. I think it is an 8-ply. Let me try to show you. If I untwist it, can you see it a little bit? I'm not really sure if you can. Oh, here you see. Okay, if I do it like this. Can I count them? No, it's a 4-ply. Yeah, 4-ply, not an 8-ply. 8-ply would be really intense, by the way. It's a 4-ply yarn. But it is really nice. And it just feels really nice. I think it's a mix of merino. Yeah, it is merino definitely. And then combined with nylon, I think. Not 100% sure about that. But yeah, for a sweater, I might want to make him the Lanark. It's just, it probably is a very long project, and that's okay. But ooh, I don't know. It feels a little bit intimidating. I have to feel that the brioche is on. It's not really brioche, by the way. It's half fisherman's rib, half brioche maybe. But I feel like it is on super tiny needles. And my other brioche sweater already took quite a while, and that was not on the tiniest of needles. It is just a stitch that does take longer. So that is something that I need to keep in mind. But yeah, I can't wait for him to have these. I'm already on my 3rd repeat, I think. And just see his reaction. That will be really fun. I'm gonna knit a little bit more. I still need to make the picture for the whip make along. I do want to do that today actually, but it's getting a bit dark, so maybe I do it like it doesn't have to be like a high quality picture. I just want to post and show my whip in there, so I might do it just tonight in like the bathroom lighting and everything. Just for those groups, I think it's okay to have pictures that just are made with like one shot, you know, one try. So I might do that tonight. I still need to cook again because we're going to work out tonight, and my boyfriend gets home at around 6:15, and then we go to the gym immediately because otherwise like having dinner before, it will get bit late to go to the gym. We don't really like to get at home at like 9:30 or something. So we like to work out first and then eat, but then it will be really late to cook. So you get that problem because you probably will be home at around 8:30 already if we go to the gym at 6:30, 6:45-ish. So probably will be cooking also a little bit at around 5, and I think it is now 4:30. So we'll just knit for half an hour. I started knitting at 3. No, just over 3. And this is what I was able to do. Doesn't seem much, but I think these are 30 rows in. So yeah, and I did some other things in between too. I'll be knitting a little bit more. I will sign off for today for this video. I'm going to put this aside for a second. I'm going to sign off for today for this video, and I want to thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought of my yarn shop, of the community, and if you like these kinds of videos, please follow me here and follow along. That's the same. Please like this video and follow along because you will see many more of it in the future. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, creator!